Okay, we seem to be okay, pero tingnan natin. I think the microphone is working well, and we'll see. Hey, Rex! Yan. Pasensya na kahapon. Hindi ko napansin yung chat nyo. Nagkamali ako ng set sa social stream and nothing, hindi ko maning TTS. Kahit nga si Jack 13, hindi rin ako napansin. Yeah. So anyway, ngayon, dapat nga tamad ako mag-livestream, but I'm planning, dumating na yung akala ko scam sa Lazada. Super Console X Cube, 1,000 pesos lang. Binili ko siya dahil akala ko scam. Kasi usually ang presyo nito is...
King Riggs Official 690 says.
Wow.
Sure.
Lakas ah. Teka, kailangan ko yung volume. Sobrang lakas. Sabog ang tenga ko dun ah. There. Ano kasi? Pasensya na kahapon. So anyway, I'm testing out the games. Kung gano'n rin kaganda yung performance. Mukhang hindi naman siya scam. Tapos, one of my experiments...
King Riggs Official 690 says. I totally forgive you about last night.
Yeah, pasensya na. It's just my fault, okay? Pasensya na din. Teka lang ha. At ano ko yung aking YouTube channel naman? There. Okay. So anyway, kung hindi mo alam, the Super Console X is basically a emulation
King
box
Riggs
that is
Official
super small.
690 says.
LOL.
I've been sarcastic.
Okay, sige, naintindihan ko. Anyway, kung hindi mo mapatawad pa, dahil talagang hindi kita napansin eh, pati nga si Jack 13 nilayasan ako eh. So anyway, to explain, ito siya. Nabili ko siya ng 1,000. Normally, ang presyo nito talaga is about 2,000 plus, at least 2,500. So nakakapagtaka na hindi ko alam kung mali ba yung price or hindi. Pero nung nakuha ko siya, bugbog sarado talaga yung box. So hindi naman imposible na talagang ano lang talaga. Na sabihin na lang nating baka dinidispose lang talaga nila. Kasi pwede rin naman na ganon, dinidispose lang nila yung last stock nila, tapos bugbog sarado pa yung kahon, talagang gutay-gutay. Pero okay naman yung items niya sa loob. At least nagana yung console, nagana yung controller. So I guess hindi ganon kalaking issue sa akin yan in this place kung nagana siya na ganyan. So anyway, yeah, this is a PlayStation 1. Maganda yung emulation niya. Kahit Bloody Roar 2, maganda. So, ibig sabihin, okay performance niya. Yung Dreamcast medyo tagilid. Pero sa bagay, ibang usapan na yung Dreamcast eh. So anyway, yeah, try lang natin, maglaro-laro ng game. Pero yung talagang experiment na hinabol ko kung ba't ko, kahit may katingting na plano, may plano akong bumili nito. Kasi, gusto ko mag 5-player Bomberman. Yan. Monster. You don't belong in this world.
690 says. By the way,
Oh, ayan ka na naman.
About something and I think I'm falling in love again. Oh dear.
Kanino ka naman nai-in love? Ano naman yan? Oh my goodness. Ano yan? Tribute? You still man soul. The words are as empty as your soul. Ano na naman? Sige nga, paliwanag mo sa akin. Paliwanag mo sa akin. Explain mo sa akin now. Explain it to me. Pakikinig naman ako. Siyempre, sometimes may mga sarcastic question lang ako. Pero, okay lang. Ano yan? Teka lang ha, I think my commander's calling me. Ito na naman tayo. Sandali. Teka lang ha, pero sabihin mo na. Why do you mean you're falling in love na naman? Tell me, okay? Teka lang. Ano yun? Okay, hindi pala ako ang tawag ni Commander.
Kingrick's official
Ang tawag niya ay yung
690
kanyang
says,
tauhan na si Angel.
well, they're
ang
nice and they
pangalan.
know about the
Magtutunog kasi yung
situation. I
ano eh.
don't know, they're just too nice.
Medyo
I
may
think I attached
similarity.
to them. F.
Ako naman. Ganito yan. O, sige, sige. Ito kasi ang tanong ko sa'yo. Huwag kang magagalit. Yung sinasabi mong tao na yan, did you meet them offline or online? I forgot. Paano ba to? Ow. Gano'n kaya kalaking gun?
Kingrick's official 690 says, online I think I'm going to hurt myself again.
Bakit mo naman tataktan ng sarili mo? What's the point? What's the point? Come on. Ba't mo tataktan ng sarili mo? What's the point?
Kingrick's official 690 says,
Anong I don't know? Come on. What do you mean you don't know? Ano ba naman yan? What do you mean sasaktan mo? Bakit mo sasaktan? Ano ka, engot? Sasaktan ang sarili mo ng walang dahilan. Oh. Diba? Come on.
Kingrick's official 690 says, well, they don't know that I have a crush on them, at least they don't know about
Di sabihin mo! What's the point ng hindi sabihin? Sabihin mo. But anyway, kung sakaling okay naman to, i-update ko na yung emo elect nito. And
Kingrick's official
hopefully may improvement.
690
Bakit
says,
hindi? Oh. Bakit? Ba't hindi? What's the point? Ba't di mo sabihin? Ikaw talaga, oh. Tapos hindi mo sasabihin. Come on. Bakit naman?
Kingrick's official 690 says,
What do you mean?
I'm just going to ignore this, I don't care about it, I don't want to talk about it, it's just going to remind me of the pain if I keep talking about this, so shut it.
Oh, come on. Ganito yan. Ayaw mo na nga dun sa isa. Meron ka ng kapalit na there is someone that could replace that hurt with another love. Why don't you try again? That is the dumbest shit you're gonna, at least on the first
Kingrick's
one.
official 690 says,
Okay,
I said shut it, I don't
I
want
already
to hear
told
it.
you. So, I already gave you my suggestions. You don't want to do it, then okay, I have nothing more to say, okay? So anyway, hello there, Itsuki. How are you? Anyway, just to explain, my name is Ryder VM. I am currently back. Tagalog, English. English ba, Tagalog? Okay, so to explain. I'm just playing... okay. So, pare-pareho. Anyway, itong nilalaro ko ngayon is mga lumang games. Pero, it came from a mini console called a Super Console X Cube. And normally, ang bentahan nito sa ibang bansa, especially sa Pilipinas, umaabot ng 2.5. Ngayon, my God, what the fuck is that sound? Teka ha? What is that sound? Why does it sound broken? What the fuck is that volume Oh. 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 That's dumb. There. It is so loud. Okay, baguhin natin. Kaya pala ang pangit ng sound kasi yung audio quality niya is nakatodo yung volume gain. Okay. So, tingnan natin. Resampler should be, yeah, lower. Increase if you want to better at the expenses of performance or lower latency. Yeah, tingnan natin. So anyway, okay, what I'm playing right now is called a Super Console X. Pero nabili ko siya sa Lazada for 1,000 pesos. So, yes, wala akong masasabi dito kasi, hello? May PlayStation 1 ka na, may Game Boy Advance ka na, Family Computer, Mega Drive. Tignan natin. Teka. Let's change. Try natin yung latency. Parang may latency kasi, pero hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit may latency. So, input latency, no. Teka lang. Latency again. Sabi dito, polling behavior early. Maybe let's put it into normal. Okay naman yung performance niya. Sa bagay, 2D to. So, mamaya, testingin natin sa Tekken 3. That's one of the most hectic PS1 games. So, and everything seems to be working nicely. So, Spirit. Alucard, what is your business here? I've come to put an end to this. Still befriending mortals. Or side, but I demand you cease your attack. I will not. You will regret those words. We'll meet again. Ah, okay, but anyway, it's working. So, I mean, that's a PS1 game. It's running full speed, which I kind of expect. I did try already. Um, so now let's try something else. How about the other Final Fantasy Tactics? What was I want to try again? No, not Rapid Reload. Yeah, Tekken. Here we go. Tekken 3. Okay, so let's see if there's the capability of upscaling. Video layout. No. Quick menu. Wait a second. Um, mm, Wait a second. Why is it missing? Quick menu. Restart. Close content. Options. Yeah, enhanced resolution. Let's see. Yeah, things are working pretty well. Ow. Oh, Rex, still there? No. Yeah, the graphics in Tekken 3, even especially the PS1 port, is super good. Like the wallpaper, before in the arcade version, Tekken 3's backgrounds are actually 3D. Now, because the PS1 is a lot weaker than the arcade version, System 12, I think. Basically, two PS1s running in tandem, I think. So the graphics in the arcade is much higher. The polygon count is much higher. Ow. And this port to the PS1, they just turned the backgrounds into static wallpapers, which is not really the biggest sacrifice. Even VF2 and the Sega Saturn did the same thing, so it's not really a big deal. But still, turning those 3D backgrounds into 2D is kind of, well, usually it's gonna go super obvious, but not this one. It, the background still feels like 3D. That's the awesome part. Because if you look at equivalent style like in Tekken 2 or even the Saturn version of Virtual Fighter 2, yeah, the background is super obvious to be not in the same layer as the background. So as the foreground, so it's super weird that how did this happen? Oh, and then even the upscale in the resolution still happened. Yeah, it's like if Virtua Fighter did for the Saturn what Tekken 3 did for the PlayStation 1. You know, basically an accurate port with very little sacrifice, which is like almost impossible because the hardware they're based on are like so much more powerful in comparison to the home hardware they're trying to port it on. Yeah, there's even shadows. So the shadows on VF2 is big fact. But then again, it's not really a good comparison because the Saturn is much weaker 3D wise than the PlayStation 1, I guess. Ow. Yeah, nice. Yeah, does it show the FMV? That's one of the more annoying things that happened in Tekken 1. In emulation. Kind of broken, but at least it's working now. So the FMV is only running at 20 FPS? Interesting. Okay, now I'm looking at that. What did Jin actually do? Did he save his father from hitting the floor? Or did it's kind of weird. He flew down, then he pushed out his wings, and then he gone after Heihachi again. So what was he doing? Was he trying to smash Heihachi down to the ground, or was he trying to like um prevent him from hitting the ground too hard? Such a weird thing. But anyway, okay. What happens if I auto save? Yeah. Okay. All right, all right. Wait. Let's change. Quick select. There. Yeah, the only thing I could play is Jean and Paul. Other thing gonna be good. Oh, come on.
You've reached 30 minutes streamed.
Oh, I can follow up that? Interesting. Yeah, everything looked like a correct wall. That's the impressive part. Yet, all the backgrounds in Tekken 3 are all infinite stages, you know? Oh crap. Yeah, that Rising 2 is really a good move for Paul. Ever since it has been added in second tag. Ow, holy. Oh, dang. Wait. Wait the fuck. Wait, did Tekken 3 have a fucking universal parry? What the hell? What the heck? Yeah, I'm also using my old PS3 controller, so also the loading time is super minimal. And yeah, I think this is the ending where Paul got yeah, traffic violation. This tournament. Now enter the Tekken. But okay, let's save the game. Okay, and let's quit. Wait a second. Yeah, so I'm assuming there's no, there's a PSP. Alright. Capcom Classics Reloaded, Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles. I wonder if this is gonna run full speed. Let's try. I dubbed it. Oh no, there's no Tekken. This is gonna run full speed, hopefully. Metal Slug X. Let's try. I want to see Tekken though. That is like the ultimate test always for emulation. The PSP. Alright. Yeah, only OpenGL. Really? Interesting. Combat skill. This is where you'll be doing your combat training. I am your drill instructor Cynthia. I'll take care of you until you can be all that you can be. Alright, let's get started. I didn't know about that. The training ground. Target elimination. Eliminate all enemies up to 3 misses will be allowed, but of course, the fewer the misses, the higher your rating time will not be evaluated. So proceed carefully. Okay. It's all about devotion. Clark Seal Karma. Oh, god dang it. Whoa! Ow! Yeah, I know it's 2D, but it's a simple test, right? Thunder Shot. I think we should change the controls. Like, no, 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 no. Oh, L1? What the heck? What the heck? Um, yeah, I think I may have screwed it up. So, no? Oh, this is bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Like, how do I change? What the fuck? Yeah, I think I screwed up that one. I think I. Wait, how was I able to? Huh? How do I? Okay, there's the PSP. I accidentally.
Let's go! Let's do this! Must continue! Okay, I may have screwed up already, and I don't know how to reset. I accidentally like. Damn. How do I do this? Like, um, for some reason, I might have accidentally deleted. Then we get Gundam Seed. Okay.
Um, I screwed up bad. How do I fix that? Um, okay, maybe. Um, I'm not 100% sure what to do, but I think. Let's see. How do I read that? Okay, how to soup? Hello. Oh. Yeah, that is technically the correct solution. Just put a fucking mouse on it so I could. Fine, fine. Let's fucking load. Let's put a fucking mouse on it. No, things are not working correctly. So, fuck. Uh oh. Wait a second. Oh, come on. Why can't see the fucking cursor? Hello? Uh oh, I think I can kill it first. Okay, but I think I did accidentally save it. So rather than resetting, okay, I think what I need to do is do I have the card reader though? If it's not here, then I'm screwed. I'm just gonna do it tomorrow at work. Yeah, it's not here, so it's not gonna be good. So I can't do it here. So bukas na lang siguro I'm gonna be getting the console back then. Yeah, it's not working good at all. So okay. Fine. Oh come on, okay, cover graphics, the range, honesty. I might as well play random games again. But you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, it is retro art, right? What the heck is that audio latency? What the F? I I just can't I just can't believe that. Okay? That latency is insane. What the hell? This audio latency is insane. What the heck? Okay, maybe it's the emulator. Let's try that again. Because what the heck? Yeah, that latency is insane. What is happening here? Okay, fine. Let's shut down the emulation. Okay. Shut down. Shut down. What the heck is happening? So okay. I guess the goal right now is maybe I shouldn't really.
You've reached 60 minutes streamed.
You know, might as well read it.
Download
Okay.
Banana Etcher and install it. It's a very small file.
Okay, so the goal is you downloaded the latest.
Now you have to wait for about SD card. Pop it in a USB reader. But recently I found out how much more memory the 64-bit version needs. Much of the more demanding systems like Naomi or Atomis Wave may not even run on the 1GB system. Towards the end of this video, I have a workaround that can shave off some memory usage, but I highly recommend making a clone of your microSD before you alter it.
Oh, it shows the memory.
You could even use a brand new card, which will probably work better than the one that came with your machine. So let's get to it.
Okay,
First, we're going to need to take out your microSD card. Pop it in a USB reader and throw it into your computer. Boom. Make a folder either on your desktop or on a drive where you have some space. I'm going to call it SCX-ROMs. Then navigate to the games on the microSD device. The console X has data, ROMs as a default. So we'll click one, push Ctrl and A to select all, and then drag it over to the folder you've just created. Now you have to wait for about 5 hours. Go get a coffee. Make some chips. Oh wow, not a chip bomb in a long time. Some bread. Ketchup. Anyway, we're gonna go to the EmuElec GitHub page and then scroll down to where we have an Amlogic ARM64 4.0 generic im.gz. Right click that, save link as, and then we can select the desktop. This is the image of EmuElec. We need to write this image to a microSD. So in the description below, download Banana Etcher and install it. Very small file. Right now you can put in your new microSD, or you can use the old one and overwrite it. Make sure you have a backup if that is the case.
Oh, ano. Teka.
Select the image.
Wait. Emulek. Yeah, but okay. Super console X cube. Oh, come on. Sorry. Yeah, what's the RAM? Oh, the RAM is 4 GB? How do I verify that though?
Have descriptions of a couple of other new and also of a super retro looking 2TB hard drive. 80,000 plus game NC what showing a full NES size unit. The device support isn't the best. That's a nice dispersed rating to check. Wireless gamepads, which is also nice to have as long as they work. Okay, I've had enough of looking what this should do. Let's take a look at the real thing.
User disk usage of 62% occupied. Temperature, architecture. That's a quad core. Yeah, Rurouni Kenshin. Are this meaty or something? Kurowanai Nagiri wa Kana ni naru Azuku e tame ni Jiyu no tobi demo Ikuru wa tamenai yo ni No kai na tomo no omoi wo Sonai no isobo te Yo taiyo mi ga yume no omoi wo Yoyu no naka sugoi chigai Jibu
Go to content directory, select, and then go to scan. Go to Thomas Wave and Naomi. It's not much to look at, but you can select these to start scan. Name is in Emuelic. Hold the home button and press start twice to exit, or you can press home and triangle to get to the quick menu. If you really want to play these games from the front end, then I suggest upgrading to either a 905X3 or 905X4 system, which can be had from around $30.
Wait. What's the specs again? Logic S905L Revision C specs. L By the way, I'm gonna shut down the the mini console, and I'll probably continue this tomorrow.
Hey
I'm
everybody,
still gonna
this
be
is Russ from
watching
Retro Game Club.
YouTube videos
So today
on
we're going to look at this device here. It's called the
Okay.
Super Console X Cube. Now this is the latest in a line of preloaded retro gaming consoles. And these are essentially plug and play. You just plug them right into your TV and have access to thousands of retro games. There's a couple things that make this device unique. It has a slightly upgraded chipset, as well as easy access to 4 USB ports here in the front. So let's take a hard look at this device in the context of all the others that are available in this range, and we'll see
Come
whether or
on.
not this one's worth considering. So without any further delay, let's jump into it. So to start, let's talk about the specs. Like I mentioned before, this has a slightly upgraded chipset. It uses an S905.
Oh, still. Oh no,
On
Android
paper, this
4.
looks like it has the same specs as any other S905
Wait, it says L.
X chipset like the original Super Console.
For TV box, and so more likely maximum of 2 gigabytes though.
Console X or the Super Console X Pro. But as you'll see later on in this video, the performance is actually a little bit better than I was expecting. Now across the board, all the other specs are basically the same as the other Super Consoles. You can turn off the bezels in the settings. Just as well on this too. Basically every game of these that you could ever expect, for example, Babe and Friends. Either way, that's how you set pixelation, but sometimes it's fun to mess around with these too. Now let's move over to Nintendo DS. This one's kind of weird. You can turn on high resolution in the settings, but generally with the Super Console X you have to leave it at a frame skip of 4. But I found that if you lower it down to a frame skip of 2, it still works at 100% speed. Which is another indication to me that this chipset is a little bit more powerful than your typical
White
Super Console
Charisma
X device.
says,
So that led me to
I
think
drive
that
Red
needed
Devil
to do a little bit more
R34 like the
investigating,
Gundam
which I'm gonna do later
Zakutus.
in this
What do you
video.
mean
Suffice
Gundam
to say that
Zaku
it does
2s?
run pretty well.
Dude, Gundams
Even
and
systems that
vehicles
have
are
a
not
hard time
comparable.
running
What
on
do you
your
mean?
Super Console X, for example, Virtual Boy
I mean,
did just fine.
dude, I mean it's not even red,
Now in
so
each of these videos, I typically
It's
like
getting
to grab
weird,
one
man.
random system and just test them out. So in this one, I'm trying out the endings about the. So you can see right here is probably the best version of Back to the Future I've ever seen in my life. When it comes to arcade, for the most part, they have a lot of the classics on here. So original side scrollers like Golden Axe or even old school 54 frames per second. So it's not actually showing any slowdown here. Mortal Kombat. Or even old school fighters like Mortal Kombat play just fine. And just a quick note here, the original Mortal Kombat actually played at 54 frames per second, so it's not actually showing any slowdown here. When it comes to fighting games, all of your typical like fighters that you would expect to play on this play just fine. Play great. In general, if you want to play 90s style arcade games, they're going to play fine. But once you get into things like Tekken or Killer Instinct, this system's not going to be able to play them. Now, not every system is fully represented. For example, Sega CD only has 2 games available. But then if you go over to the PS1 section, you'll find that there are over 100 games here. And I think what happened here is they probably just prioritized PS1 games and then ran out of room, so they didn't add Sega CD games. And I think that's fair. I think a lot of people like. And these games play at full speed, no problem. And on top of that, you can actually go in and upgrade the resolution. You go into the quick menu and then into options, and then change it to enhanced resolution as well as the speed hack right underneath it. And that's going to double the resolution for 3D objects. But as you can see here, it remains playing at 60 frames per second. And they play just fine. So if you're a big PS1 fan, for you. Computer ports and other games, a file, so you can't play Diablo on this.
White Charisma
But
says,
other games, for example,
I
Prince of
looked his
Persia,
trivia
boot
said
up
his
just
car
fine.
is based of the
So it's gonna be kind of
MS06S
hit or
charged
miss.
Siku
And if
2
you
from
really
the
want to, you
Gundam
can just
series
add the
in
data files yourself
TXR0.
if you-
MSS06S charged Zaku. Really? The Red Devil R34? What? Sorry, now I'm confused. Oh, sorry. I'm actually, yeah, funny. I mean, okay. Yeah, I'm just browsing random stuff here. Yeah, you're talking about Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero. Hmm? Okay, wait a second. Yeah, I mean R34. Yeah, this is the Red Devil. I don't know. I kind of doubt that. Uh, okay, I guess, but okay, I guess. Okay. Technically, it is. Okay, let's think about it. Okay. Does it look like a Zaku to frontal bumper along with the fin? I guess I really kind of start to get the idea because the front bumper along with a front fin that looks like some sort of square does kind of look like the Zaku. And then a red big antenna that's like representing the Zaku antenna. Okay. Okay, I get it, I guess.
You go to the Emulec website and then check their instructions. Now, when it comes to PSP, there's a fair amount of games in here, but a lot of them are PSP mini games, which are these tiny little games, these SD card images, the 64, 128, and 256 gigabyte cards. So that way you can cross-reference and see if your favorite game is already on the system. Okay, so now let's really get in the weeds about some performance testing. Let's see exactly what this thing can do. It plays just fine, 60 frames per second. But the resolution is very low, it's 320 by 240. So we're going to go in here and we're going to change it to 640 by 480, which will give us a 480p picture. And basically, to me, 480p is the bare minimum you should expect to play on Nintendo 64, especially if you're playing on a TV and you don't want it to look like garbage. And I was pleasantly surprised to find that it does play at 480p at full speed. This is something that typically is not possible on the Super Console X, which is a really good sign. But unfortunately, by the time I got to the end of the race, the frames per second were dipping significantly. It was dropping all the way down to 47 frames per second.
So it's the temperature?
And then when I started up the next round, it was low again, dropping down to 44 and then maybe back up to 46, but still definitely not 60 frames per second. And I had a hunch here, so I went into the system settings and the information panel, and there you can see that the temperature of the CPU is 78 degrees Celsius. Now that's really hot. I would expect anything over 80 degrees to be somewhat dangerous to the CPU. So my expectation here is they're actually throttling performance to keep that
S905M.
So I let it cool down for a couple hours, and then I went and I checked it again. And as you can see, it's running at 44 degrees Celsius, at least when you first boot it up. And again, going into F0 with 480p right when I first boot the system up, no problems. I can finish the entire race at 60 frames per second. But then when I check the temperature, it's already climbed up to 60 degrees just in a few minutes.
So how do you lower?
So I wanted to try out some other systems and see how they performed before it got too hot. For example, you can see here with Dreamcast, Sonic Adventure 2 is playing at 60 frames per second. But again, this is only within a few minutes of turning on the device. I bet you if you played this game for an hour or so, it would definitely start slowing down. And of course, some Dreamcast games are just going to play slowly no matter what. Dead or Alive 2 is probably the best example I can give you, where you can see that it's not playing at full speed, regardless of temperature. And even then, after about another 10 minutes of Dreamcast, you can see that
White
the temperature
Charisma
here is now
says,
73 degrees.
Midnight's
So it's
Rose he
definitely
drive the
climbing as I play this
3000
game.
GT with the
That being
Ferrari
said, I played Ocarina of Time for a
288
good 20
GTO
minutes.
combination.
Well,
And I
it
didn't
is
see any
possible
big
to, like,
changes in
you know,
temperature or performance
have
at all,
your car
which leads me to think
customized
it's
so
really
that
gonna
it
be
would
those
look
really
different.
intensive games,
Sometimes
mostly
even
racing
change
games,
out parts
things
to
like
make
that,
it perform
which you're gonna
different.
have to have
King
throttling
Rick's
on the
official
clock speed if you play them for more than
690
20
says,
minutes. When I
I'm
started
back,
playing
what did
something
I
like
miss?
Cruise
Nothing
USA,
much. I just
was again
disabled
seeing
the.
a lot of
I just
performance.
ended toying with the
Sure enough, when
console,
I went
and
checked the
tomorrow
temperature
I
of
would
the
probably
CPU,
try
you
to
can see
upgrade
it's
it,
at 77
or
degrees
something like that.
Celsius. Now my buddy Wicked Gamer, he actually tore down this console itself, and as you can see, it has a very cheap looking and probably ineffective heatsink. So it's possible that you could improve performance if you added a better heatsink here. But in general, I would just say that the thermals of this device are definitely keeping it from having its full potential. Now,
King
if you
Riggs
take out the SD
Official
card and return the device
690
back on,
says,
it's going to boot into the Android
"Oh,
interface.
nice."
But unfortunately, this is not a very good Android image. This is running at an Android 4, and the settings are actually still set to Chinese, and there's no real apps that you can use on this. So I would just say don't even worry about the Android side of the device, and just treat it exclusively like an EmuELEC box. Okay, one last test here. I want to see how Chicken likes it. She hasn't been in a video for a while, so I wanted to give her some screen time. And it appears that she's not really into it. But it's all good. She doesn't play video games. She's a cat. Alright everyone, that's about it for this video. I just wanted to
Okay, how about this one?
Pick it from China. 1 GB model.
Yeah, only 1
It
gigabyte
also needs some
RAM.
more power, but
EmuELEC
also more than RAM
3.9.
if you want to install some new edition of EmuELEC. But on overall specifications are promising enough to install some low-end stuff.
White Charisma says, Mazda Uno's Cosmo is too heavy.
What do you mean? Unos. What do you mean too heavy? What do you mean too heavy? Sorry, I'm kind of confused. What do you mean too heavy?
But for the high-end stuff, it's device is normally going into the garbage pile for e-waste, but they're just okay. I did see and hear a lot of hiccups. Oh, and a lot of glitches. Oh, I can hear it. Frame drops, maximum level. I did notice like some of these boxes will run it better, but then we're going to need a better and newer EmuELEC. And this device is just low powered, including when it comes to the gigabyte of RAMs and stuff like that. So this is just the best performance we're going to get for this box and this EmuELEC edition. Doing it correctly. Because of the Mali, you will see, and I mean with the Mali GPU, you will see some glitches. Some stages will run just surprisingly. Manning system. But again, some game refeed special hub. So this is a little bit of a bummer, so I need to be careful. So this PCB that contains over here the flash chip of the main board itself. Then we're going to get here the 2 RAM chips, and underneath, see if I can remove it. Oh, that went very easily. We're going to get the chip itself. So let's see if we can check it out. This is the S905M B. Oh, it's very hard to film because it's very difficult to show you, but you just need to believe what I'm saying. We're going to get here the Realtek Wi-Fi chip, the very tiny antenna, on-off switch, and all the other connections. But I did use it for some time, but I'm noticing that this box is...
What is the difference though?
White Charisma says, my RX-7 I modified like a Riamiya body kit.
Okay. D high-end chip. Oh. W. Okay. VP9 super high-end. Only have is S905L. Camera interface and TS inputs.
White Charisma
so it doesn't make
says, but my Jinte is a Calsonic Skyline.
Yeah, I mean, if you really gotten well to the game, that's good for you, right? So anyway, besides the Tokyo Extreme Racer series, what other games have you played? I'm curious about it, but you know, I wish I have the good time to do it, the time to do it.
White Charisma says,
Back
I
ideographic
played
period.
Tokyo
Has
Extreme
entered the
Racer
room.
3. I build
First
the
timer.
complete 13 Devils and the Zodiac.
I mean, besides, like I said, besides Tokyo Extreme Racer, what else did you play? What other games do you play? Hey, hello there, back. Welcome to the live stream. But currently, I am about to finish the live stream. I'm kind of not lazy, but
White
what I
Charisma
did earlier is
says,
I was just
I've never
tinkering
done
with
the
the
Importuner
Super
challenge.
Console X Cube that I got for $20. So mura na siya, 1,000 pesos lang. Yeah, I mean, dude, yeah, you're talking about Tokyo Extreme Racer. What I'm talking about is besides Tokyo Extreme Racer, what are you playing? Come on, tell me something else, please, please.
White Charisma says, I played the Hot Wheels like a month ago and I switched to Tokyo Japan Highway.
I mean, okay. How about, say, curious question. Have you tried playing other games like, say, Gran Turismo? Or maybe even, you know, Forza Horizon? Do you have a better computer? You know, do you have a modern PC that could actually play those games? Just a curious question.
White
You've reached
Charisma
90 minutes
says,
streamed. Crossmark
Year I
T and
beat the Gran
Crossmark has
Turismo
entered the
2
room.
using Tokyo
Second timer.
Extreme Racer cars. I known this question.
Oh, so okay. So you do play other games. That's basically my question, though. Okay, okay. So besides Gran Turismo, what other racing games have you played? Okay, I'm
If you want to
like,
learn how to install MU, back out of that. All right, what I like about this is that I have Batis on the F1 key and then booted, and with the it's the 8-bit Pro 2 IO over.
yeah.
I want to
Anyway,
do two sets.
I'm
the
about to
NES,
end the live
do
stream.
game.
Anyway, thank you for being with me, White Charisma. Also you, also Rex. Anyway,
White Charisma says, but my Gran Turismo 3 plus 4 had a lag. I used the completed saved.
wait. Okay, since you're talking about Gran Turismo 3 and 4, I am assuming that you're just using an emulator, right? You're not using a real PlayStation 3, right?
But here's the problem. CPS. Click on delete. Oh, this is over. includes setting up the HK1 box with the latest version of Emulec. I just received this December tutorial by loading that app on the Google Play Store because it wasn't connecting. But the best way of doing it is using the
Anyway, that's all for now. Maybe if I would be playing, I would be playing Mobile Legends on my mobile phone, but nothing much after that. So anyway, we're gonna rest for now, and tomorrow I would be playing a real game. Okay, probably something else. I'm maybe I would be playing on Liza P, and if that goes well, or maybe I would just complete the game. Those games, which one of the two I'm more feeling. But anyway, that's all for now. My name is RedVM. Thank you guys for, well, basically watching me just toy around with an emulation box. This is the first time I actually done it. The other one was technically doing it on yeah, I kind of really miss that. Yeah, the arcade, the basically like super budget Pandora box that I got for 1,500. It was super cheap, and unfortunately I had to return it. If you want to see it, you should try to look at my older live streams and just search for Pandora box. It's gonna be there. And I kind of like those because even the arcade stick, by itself is worth the money. And then have it even though it's a super budget, like, I don't know, it's not a real Pandora box, but it's working. And unfortunately, I think I broke it, or the SD card got corrupted, which is super sad because it was working nicely before. But anyway, that's all for now. My name is RedVM. Thank you guys for watching, and I generally live stream from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Kick. I do multi-stream, so it doesn't really matter for retro games, mobile games, or modern games. I do play all of them. And if you do have a request, you're welcome to always request any game, okay? And I will try to do it. So anyway, that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope that I will still see you guys in another video. So bye for now. Bye bye.